Theresa May avoids humiliating defeat by rebel MPs over meaningful vote on final Brexit deal. Parliament will not get a meaningful vote on the final Brexit deal after MPs voted to reject a House of Lords amendment to the EU Withdrawal Bill. Theresa May faced an uphill battle today, warning anti-Brexit Tory rebels not to defy her and back the amendments to the bill, which would weaken her hand at the negotiating table. Just 10 minutes before MPs cast their votes on the key amendment, the meaningful vote, in the House of Commons, the Prime Minister hauled rebel Tory MPs into her office in a last-ditch attempt to get them on side. The government managed to avoid a humiliating defeat on giving Parliament a decisive say over what happens next if it rejects a final Brexit deal. MPs voted by 324 votes to 298, a majority of 26. To reject the amendment passed in the Lords, enabling Parliament to take charge of the negotiating strategy if MPs voted against the Brexit deal in the autumn. May set the tone for a tense 2 days as she warned Tory Remainers that if they defied her and backed the Lords' amendments it would weaken Britain's hand at the negotiating table. Speaking on Monday ahead of the key votes, the Prime Minister said, "We must think about the message Parliament will send to the European Union this week. I am trying to negotiate the best deal for Britain. I am confident I can get a deal that allows us to strike our own trade deals while having a border with the EU which is as frictionless as possible. But if the Lords' amendments are allowed to stand, that negotiating position will be undermined." Writing in The Guardian, Shadow Brexit Secretary Sir Keir Starmer said, "Instead of negotiating for Britain, the Prime Minister is lurching from crisis to crisis, increasing the risk that the talks break down, and we crash out without an agreement. We cannot go on like this." Sir Keir said a government compromise on a meaningful vote for Parliament at the end of the Brexit process would instead turn it into a meaningless vote if backed by MPs. More to follow.